I'm sure it was nice.
I feel like we have taken a step back. The Planning Commission, after 3 public hearings and much discussion about what understudy meant, voted to recommend endorsing the comprehensive plan, removing understudy on the city farm property, and identifying park as a land use designation to City Council for approval. But the agenda item announcing the resolution shows the city manager, quote, concurring with the City Advisory Committee recommendation to maintain the designation of the city farm property as understudy, unquote. How many times have we, as the citizens of Newport News, been told that our voice matters, and that with regard to the city farm, we have to let the process play out? And now the process has been diverted away from the people's voices, back to some designation that was not recommended by any of the people's committees.
Right.
I was in the last few meetings of the advisory committee, and no vote was taken on the understudy designation, although there was much opposition to that term. In addition, the advisory committee members that I know also do not know of a vote endorsing this designation. So to say that the body of citizens recommended understudy to continue as a designation is disingenuous or misinformed. The citizens who spoke in front of the Planning Commission once had to wait 3 hours while other business was being heard before they were able to speak. Some of us attended all 3 Planning Commission hearings, and in fact, whether associated with our group or not, the only people who showed up at those public hearings were people in support of keeping City Farm as park and taking off the understudy designation. This designation is inconsistent with the multiple other statements in the plan that we don't have enough green space in Newport News already, nor enough water access. It is also inconsistent to say that citizens have been involved in the process when their consistent input has been sidetracked. In the Planning Commission hearing, it was brought out that as long as the understudy designation is on the city farm property, the Parks and Rec Department cannot move forward with any significant planning for the area. This is an important point. We as a city cannot move forward on the plan to make a public park while this designation is blocking us. Let's fix that so Parks and Rec can do their jobs. There is also confusion even among city employees about this understudy designation. Many believe that to be the zoning, even though the Planning Commission has repeatedly said that the zoning is park, while the land use is understudy. I heard it again from a city employee this morning. I know we have some young people here supporting City Farm as park only. I want to point out that students of Minchville High School spoke to you en masse about this issue. 75 of them, in fact, who wrote you letters. I'm going to put this into the public record again for your reading pleasure. Dave, you might not have had a chance to read these yet. In summary, if our voice matters, I'm sorry, can I just do my summary
We're going to
sentence?
be pretty strict tonight. We have a lot of cards.
Let's clear up the confusion. Let's listen to the massive input. Thank you.